welcome to the Colac Herald Sports Match, Colac Industries' favourite online sports show. My name is Ben Martin. With me, as always, is Alex Baird. Alex, welcome.
Thank you, Ben. Big happy birthday to you for the weekend. But let's focus on footy and netball.
Yes, putting that aside, back to what we're here for, Colac Industries football and netball action. Kicking off the Geelong Football League action this weekend, actually, where the Colac Tigers have booked their place in the finals after beating ladder leader Newtown and Chilwell. They won 13-11, 89 to 9-15. 69. They sit in the top three still, but Paul Lynch isn't confident they've secured that just yet, so they still need a couple more wins to finish off the season. Jake McGowan kicked 4 goals for the Tigers, while their best players were Jared Garner, Kane Leeson, Dean Felikas, Alex Adams, Joe Dare and Jimmy Rowan. Luke Forbes kicked 3 goals for the visitors, and their best player was Luke Kermond. Into the Colac District Football League now, where Birregurra has secured his place in the top 3, and that ever valuable finals double chance after coming from behind to beat Alvey in a 1-point thriller. Birregurra won this one 6-9, 45 to 6-8, 44. Christian Kelly kicked 3 goals. Jack Melican, Nick Davis and Josh Weatherhead were the Saints' best players. For Alvey, Mitch Williamson kicked 3 goals, while their best players were Liam McGuire, Josh Goonan and Jack Spence. So the Saints likely to meet Colac Imperials in the qualifying final in a fortnight, while Alvey will take on South Colac in the elimination final. In other games of the weekend, Illawarra Beak defeated Otway Districts 17-12, 114 to 6-2-38. Sam Barry kicked 5 goals for the Bombers, while their best player was Dylan Flanagan. For the Demons, Dean Marnie kicked 3 goals, and their best player was his younger brother Aaron Marnie. Simpson defeated Forest 19-13, 127 to 10-6, 66. Nick Harding kicked 5 goals for the Tigers, while Jordan Briggs was their best player. Danny Phillips kicked 3 goals for the Lions, and their best player was Joel Daffy. Colac Imperials have defeated Apollo Bay 13-12, 90 to 9-12, 66. Taylor Henry, the young fella, kicked 3 goals for the Imps, while Simon Scott was their best player. For Apollo Bay, Casey McDonald kicked 4 goals, and their best player was Dean Sheet, the star defender. South Colac is taking momentum into finals after beating Western Eagles pretty comfortably, 29-9, 183 to 4-26. Ben Cox hits the top of the goal-kicking leaderboard with his 7-goal haul, while Dave Melendez was South Colac's best player. For the Eagles, Troy Nolan kicked 2 goals, and their best player was Jimmy Beasley. So that wraps up football. I'll now pass you over to Alex with the netball.
Yes, thanks Ben. I'm going to start with Geelong netball, and Colac Tigers coach Stacey McCarthy has singled out their weekend's opponents Newtown and Chilwell as the premiership favourites after losing to the Eagles by 41 goals at the weekend. The Tigers were competitive though and managed to limit the Eagles' chances of goals, keeping them under 60 goals, which only 5 other sides have done so far this season. Mid-court star Shelley Scott was best on court for the Tigers, while defensive pair Riley Stevens and skipper Emma Hillman played impressive games in the back end of the court. Goaler Maddie Allens top scored with 9 goals, and that was the Tigers footballers and netballers' last game at Central Reserve for the year, so they've got their last 2 on the road. So they finished playing Colac for the season. But moving along to Colac District Netball, and Apollo Bay has caused ladder leaders Colac Imperials one of their biggest scares of the season, leading for most of the game in their match. But the undefeated Cats proved why they're on top of the ladder this season and bounced back to secure a 49-36 win against the Bay. They were, however, without star goaler Beck Scott, and Caitlin Doolan stepped up in goals and scored a game high of 26. Alongside coach Candy Robbins, who scored 23 for Imps. Apollo Bay in goals, Cass Spears scored 21, while Katie Monahan scored 15. Best for Imps was defender Rhiannon Whitson, while for the Bay, Joe Belotho and Marley Coots had other impressive performances. Moving along to other games, and Alvey has produced their 3rd win of the season with a thrilling 3-goal win against Birregurra. Georgia Robinson was strong in attack with 20 goals, while Ashley Williamson scored the most for the Saints. Cindy Throckmorton was Alvey's best, while Simone Smith continued her strong performances in defence. Illawarra Beak kept their finals hopes alive with a thrilling 44-35 win against Otway Districts. Taylor Learson was the Bombers' best in goals, scoring 26, while the Demons' Mariana Vickers scored 19. Best for Illawarra Beak was star defender Narelle Frith, while Chloe Gray had a good game for the Demons. Moving along to South Colac and Western Eagles match, and the Roos were just too strong, winning 77-36. Nicole Mitchell scored a game high 39 goals, while Hayley Fiddler scored the Eagles most with 24. In the best for South Colac was Grace Parker, while Sarah Anderson had a strong game for the home side. And in our final match of the round, Simpson just too strong for Forest, winning 78-8. Jessie Hawkins scored a massive 52 goals, while Mandy Ackley was the Lions' best in goals, shooting 3. Hayley Powell had a great game for the Tigers, while Paula Gardner was the Lions' best. And Ben, that wraps up netball for the weekend.
And that's it for us here at the Sports Match as well. Thanks again for watching us. Keep up to date with all the latest Colac District sporting news by grabbing Wednesday and Friday's Colac Herald. And until we see you next week, have a good one.
Goodbye.